Hello. Today I am doing something I haven't in a while. We're doing a review on a model kit. Today is the C doll or she doll. I'm not sure which. Pretty sure it's C. By Suyata. There's the name there. I did this one up real quick last night. I wanted to show her off. I mean, if you watched my other video, you knew I was going to. Here is the box art on one side. Very elegantly done, I think. And she is completed. I finished her last night. She comes with quite a bit of accessories for such a simple doll. Here she is. She is inside the, I don't know if you want to call it a cabinet or pantry. Let's see, let's lower that down. Not pantry. There's food in pantries. But here it is nonetheless. The structure on this thing's actually really good. The hinges were difficult to put in, but they work very well. As you see, she is in the cabinet. I don't know what you call it. I'm gonna call it cabinet. Her extra faces are stored on the side there. I will be putting the water slides on eventually. Here she is, the figure itself. She comes with different hands. Obviously, I just put on a couple to take pictures with her. She is well articulated. The head isn't. You can spin it around, and it is in a ball joint, but really, you're not going to get a lot of movement out of it, except for the 360. Same with the middle section. She does turn around. You can move up and down decently. Not very much if you look on the side. You can tell it's not a lot of motion, but there's enough. You see her arms go 360 degrees here. They pivot out up to this. Hello. That happened. Her arm movement is a little strange here. She can move her elbow here and is supposed to be able to move this part here. But if you go too far, that splits, which can probably be fixed by putting some cement in there. Not a big deal. This could probably be smoothened by cutting out a little bit more of a notch in the internal connection. It is just two pieces sandwiched together. I usually do a bigger notch than I did this time. And just in case you didn't know, you should sand your joints a little bit before you put a model kit together. Maybe not a lot, you don't want to end up something loose, but enough so that you can have smooth movement without the risk of breaking anything. Get the rest of her up here. Yeah, she's just a ball joint in the middle there, but I mean, I didn't expect there to be much. The pictures do show you what you get. So a ball joint inside a cup. It does hold pretty snugly, but obviously if you're moving something else and you're not paying attention, it'll fly out. The legs are a simple peg in a socket, but the socket is on a round joint inside, so you do get some movement in there. No up and down like you do on some of the other kits that are out there. She is a shapely girl. I like that. It's an interesting design choice to make her like larger on the bottom than the top, but I definitely appreciate different body forms than just the ultra skinny girl. So I actually like this. The knees are very similar to Kotobukiya, the two pieces. Actually, it's three on Koto's, but on this one it's two pieces with the peg going up and another peg going down on that one, so sandwiched together knee segments. The feet are very well designed, so you get a toe bend up but not down. It's a little different, but I definitely enjoy it. The out of the box feel of the joints isn't very bad, but I did sand them down just to make sure that I wasn't going to snap her. I do enjoy this one, so I definitely wanted to make sure she's going to last me some time. So yeah, that's her in and of herself. And like I said, there are two faces. There's one. There's the other. Those are designed to be used with the water slides, which I'll show you right now. And then there's the blank face. So it's just a neutral blank face, completely flat. No features on. So she's going to stay in her little jail. She does come with a little bathtub that does fit her. I will put her in for the video in a sec. She comes with a book, which is marked completely blank, just like she is. A little ice cream bar, ice cream sandwich. Maybe. There you go. Kind of see that. Delicious. And the baby rubber ducky in all white looks kind of funny, actually. But very cute. And of course her extra hands. So you get a open expressive, and a sort of holding style, but I don't think she'll be able to hold any weapons in there. It's not very open, actually. Just enough to put that the stick in from the ice cream bar or the book. But there's a little design on the feet. I want to smooth those out because I didn't do a very good job doing it last night. But yeah, I do enjoy the tub. That's a interesting little feature. She's too big for it in my opinion, but she can fit in it, obviously standing. That's no problem. But in a sitting pose, she can't fit her legs all the way in. I think what they want you to do is kind of wrap her legs over and, have her laying down more like. It does look comfy. It is a little small, but that's what you get when you try to do something for a model kit. It's a little different, and I do appreciate it nonetheless. It's not an outrageous feature. It's not like, wow, look, it comes with a bathtub, but it's definitely an appreciated little thing. The plastic quality is very good. They're mostly undergated parts. As you can see from my horrible filing skills, I didn't do a very good job doing that. Some of the parts did have gates on the front and sides. Like right here, you can see I have a nub mark on the back. Most of it, though, was undergated. These parts were. The feet had, some side stuff. Not too bad on where the gate locations are. I wouldn't complain. Realistically, she was very well designed out of the box. I do have trouble pulling the front hairpiece off. My big old fat fingers, They do give you a gap so you can put a tool in or something like it. And she does have ears, so they do kind of want to show that off, I think, a little bit. But to take that off is a little bit of work. The clutch is pretty tight even after I shave some down on the inside of the back of the head. So I'm going to be working on that a little bit more to make sure that she has a easy on off without losing the clutch that you get from a tight you know what I mean, joint system. anyways, there she is standing, very easily posed, as you can tell. As far as size, I believe that frame arms is 1/12 scale. So she's actually bigger than an average frame arms girl. That's innocentia. I'm going to move the camera once I get all the girls out. We also have an ATK girl. She's right around the same size as the frame arms. I think with armor, you'd be better off with the scale. Like if I had Architect out, she would be matching more. This one is from MS General, who's supposed to be 110 scale. So there's her. She's about the same height. I'm going to get you guys a better angle just a bit. Here is a Megami device. You know I was saying it wrong. I think these girls are 110. She's supposed to be 112. Actually, the box does not say a scale. It just says 17 centimeters. So there's that. And we also have Luluce. Let's see if I can get her to stand real quick. No! Okay, I'm going to abuse my girls a little bit and try not to do that. Let's just be nicer to my kids. The way I have them posed is a little bit silly, and that's why I'm having trouble. You know, feet close and trying to be pretty. Alright, there we go. Okay. So let's take you off of my stand. You can see the C doll is taller than Innocentia by quite a bit, who is also taller in turn from the Megami device and the 30-minute Sisters of Luluce. So yeah, no, an entire head taller than those two. The ATK girl, that one is Qing Long. And then we have the MS General Huang Zhong. Okay, if I butcher the name, I'm sorry. You gotta forgive me, I'm not well versed. That's also with the ATK body on the bottom, so that's actually the same height there. She does have high heels, so compared to her friend here, she's gonna be a little bit taller. But she's the only one that really compares in height to C doll here. Please stop doing that, scaring me. But yeah, in terms of height, I'm holding her up now. She's about equal to. And I think an armored frame arms girl and not a shoeless one would probably be about the same height. So approximately 112. Don't get hung up on that if you are into the scales, because frame arms aren't exactly 112 anyway. But she is a rather large figure for a model kit character. Just like the MS General kits are. And not the Megami or 30-minute sister devices, which are a lot smaller. But not to say that's a bad thing, because we like variations in sizes. Why do we want all our girls to be exactly the same height? We don't. So with her, she did come with, like I said, water slides to make her into a porcelain type, or like fine china, I guess would make a lot more sense. They do come with quite a bit. They are all blue, just like the fine bowls that you can find, fine plates, fine tea accessories. It is a beautiful color underneath the wax paper, and it comes with quite a few. So I mean, you're gonna get them for the back. I'm not sure what you have those for. Some fun eyes, Actually, beautiful expressions too. And for the the thigh, wrapped around the thigh, I'm not sure where these ones go, but I will look through the guide right now. The other thing I wanted to mention about this is the instruction manual is really elegantly done. Something that I noticed Suyata does is they like to put things in English, which a lot of companies from Japan don't, or China and Japan don't. Bandai's been getting better at that, and so has Kotobukiya for some things, but not all of them. But you'll see here, don't swallow any items, don't put anything in your mouth, all that good stuff. But even in the instructions, so cut out decal design from a sheet, etc., etc. You see here, pre-production requests. Do what now? Okay. It's not exactly interpreted or translated right, but it's something. They're not trying to give you an instruction manual and say, here, do it yourself. Too bad if you're not from our country. But you see here at the end, at the bottom, little porcelain movable assembling doll. But little things like that, and you'll see that everything's in full color and really fine quality paper, fine quality ink. It's nothing is running, nothing is misprinted. That's exceptional to me. You see there it says leg assembly completed. That's just cool little touches like that. I think are pretty cool. Let's add some stuff. All right, so we have a couple different placements for these things. Put it on her leg, on her thigh, on the back of her neck, on her spine, all the way down to the booty, on her bottom leg, which is an interesting placement. I'm not sure if I like that one, but that's really cool. I think that the overall, you have an instruction manual, and it's more than just an instruction manual when you make it in something that you can enjoy looking through. Like you see the stylization, it's got trim on all the edges, the background, everything like that. Everything is very clearly stated. It's like put these together this way and then put them in. This end goes in the bottom. It's very very well thought out for something that actually didn't cost that much. I got it for $32, I want to say, compared to something like well, we won't compare it to anything else at that price point because I don't really have anything that was that expensive. That that price. I mean, not expensive, but say for example, Luluce. She's around $30 in a kit mode. Just take it right out of the box and put it together like I had. The instructions aren't unclear, but they're not as quality. It's just Bandai's typical. You get a color sheet out front, and you flip through it, and everything's black and white for the instructions. And you have a couple of sections of where, put it together like this, and that's pretty much it. Not saying it's a bad thing. It's not. It's just the care they took in this instruction manual to make sure that you know what's going on, and that this is something. I think that's a really nice touch that they bothered to give you a fully color printed and glossy sheeted, and it's designed, not just made. That's what I appreciate. So anyways, that is my short review of the Sea Doll. It's probably not as short as I think it is. It sounds like to me that I made it really quick, but maybe I didn't. In any case, I enjoyed building her. She's very simple to put together. Only took about 2 hours, and that's with me filing things down a little too aggressively. But to de-seam her won't be too hard. Get that plastic magic or rubber, model cement out and de-seam the girl, and then put some water slides on is not going to be a tough deal. I do want to work on her head a little bit more. That is a touch annoying, but everything else went together extremely smoothly. Gate placements on those parts, like, the little motif on these things could be better. But overall, the undergating was really exceptionally well placed. It was just me that went a little bit hog wild on the filing. Usually I don't do such things on girl kits, but I did on this one. Anyways, I recommend getting one if you are at all interested in something like this. It is definitely a different style, girl. She's simple. Obviously, that's part of the appeal. She's a China doll, kind of a porcelain type deal. I like the concept a lot, and I really like the accessories it came with. It's silly to have a China doll with a bathtub and a rubber ducky, but that's really definitely an appealing thing for me. It's silly and fun, and I really enjoyed it. So thank you for watching my little rant about the she doll, whatever you want to call it. Have a good day.